Hello everyone, it's Mercedes Guy here. Welcome back to another trip report. Today you guys join me from Rose Hill Marple and I'm taking a ride with Northern trains to Manchester Piccadilly today. Rose Hill Marple station was opened in 1869 as Marple Rose Hill, before being renamed to Rose Hill Marple. My train today is the 1512 service to Manchester Piccadilly. Here is a history of the station. Pause the video if you want to have a read. Here is the ticket office, however it was closed at the time of recording. And after a little while of waiting, here comes our train for today. Today we'll be taking one of Northern's Class 195s, built between 2019 and 2020 by CAF. These replaced the dreaded and grotty Pacer rail buses in around 2020. However, from other reviews of this train, they are no better compared to the Pacers. My unit fleet number for today is 195018. I do have to say, I do really hate the front on the 195. It looks quite ugly in my opinion. Let's head on board our unit and see what it has to offer. Seating comes in a 2+2 configuration featuring tables, plug sockets and armrests.
If you see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff or the British Transport Police via text.
Let's do a toilet overview. The Class 195s only have a wheelchair accessible toilet.
Door is closing. Please lock door. Door locked.
I'm happy to report that everything was working well and was in a good working order. The toilet is also very clean as well, but it was what I was expecting.
Door unlocked. Door is opening. Door is closing.
Time for a very quick seat tour. Legroom is rather good for a regional commuter train. Down here we can find a UK 3-pin plug socket. Sadly no USB ports I'm afraid. As expected, the armrests have got no padding on them, and the armrest on the window side is fixed in place. In front of you there is a foldable tray, with enough space to fit a laptop, and it is also rather sturdy. Comfort of the seat is really dire. These are the dreaded ironing board seats and can be found on the Class 387, Class 700 in Standard Class, Class 707 and 717. The seat does have more padding compared to the Class 387, 700, 707 and 717s though. Up here we can find overhead luggage racks. To the side here we can find some seat reservation readers. It is pretty pointless though since Northern don't feature seating reservations. Time to have a look at today's route. We will not be stopping at Hyde North today. Total scheduled time for today will be 33 minutes approximate, as we will arrive into Manchester Piccadilly at 15:45. And we depart Rose Hill Marple bang on time at 15:12.
You need a valid ticket to travel on this train. or you may have to pay a penalty fare of £100 plus the price of a ticket.
Customers are requested to remain vigilant. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff or
What I really do like about the 195s is that the information board screens show advertisements, as well as showing some safety information, such as the no smoking or vaping.
Romilly. Mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Our first station call point is Romilly.
This is Romilly.
The acceleration on the 195s is pretty rapid.
Welcome aboard this Northern Service to Manchester Piccadilly. The next station stop is Woodley.
The overall ride quality on the 195s is pretty dire, as it felt really bumpy, and I also started to get a really bad back as well. It was really painful.
We will shortly be arriving at Woodley. We will.
Our next station call point is Woodley.
Woodley.
Here is the map. Pause the video if you want to have a look. We then find ourselves arriving into Hyde Central. We then pass Hyde North, the only station where we will not be calling at today. At this point I really wanted to get up and move because my back was really starting to bug me so much. It is clear to me that all operators around the UK should not be ordering trains with ironing board seats, as it is super uncomfortable. And to be very honest with you, this is way worse compared to the Class 197's ride quality, as the 197s have got a better seating choice compared to the Class 195s. And the 196s also have a better seating choice compared to the Class 195s as well.
This is Guy Bridge.
We then arrive into Guide Bridge. At this point we should have left Guide Bridge, however the train applied its emergency brakes for some odd reason and I didn't really understand why. I later found out that the signal immediately turned red without any warning and the driver applied the emergency brakes. So this was not a train fault or anything like that. I then decided to get up and then have a little wander around the train just to ease off my back, as my back was giving me very excruciating pain. What I don't really understand is that the 195's door lights are lit up for some odd reason. Here we can find the signal which has just immediately turned red. What I really don't like about the Class 195's is that the announcements are just so loud. The microphones are just really loud. I then decided to take a table seat as the train wasn't even that busy.
The signal just revert back to red. The driver has to stop in emergency and we're waiting for instruction. As soon as we got it clear, we'll be moving towards Fairfield. Thank you.
After a few minutes, we're now back on the move.
We're on the move now. We do apologize for the vehicles to journey this afternoon. Thank you for your patience.
We will shortly be arriving at...
I then wanted to get up again as my back was starting to hurt once again thanks to this poor seating choice on the Class 195's. And I also felt the seat move a little bit forward as well, which is a little bit weird. We then arrive into Fairfield.
Welcome aboard this Northern Service to Manchester Piccadilly. The next station stop is Gorton. This is Gorton.
We then arrive into Gorton.
We will shortly be arriving at Ashbury's.
Our final stop is Ashbury's, 5 minutes away from Manchester Piccadilly. I then noticed that one of the seats is falling apart, which is pretty dire for a relatively new train. After 33 minutes plus an 11-minute delay, we are now fast approaching Manchester Piccadilly, so I'll give my thoughts on the journey now. Overall, I hate the 195s. The seating choice on the 195s is just pretty terrible. They are also extremely uncomfortable anywhere it goes, not just over points. This journey would have been a lot better on a Class 156 or even a 158 by any chance, never mind a 150. Even though I do hate the 150s because of how loud their engines are, I still think that they are more better compared to the 195s in terms of ride quality and seating choice. I also really hate how loud the announcements are on the 195s. It should not be that loud, to be very honest with you. Overall, the 195s are dire trains in general to me. I just really hate them. And I am also unimpressed with today's journey as well.
At Manchester Piccadilly, where this train terminated.
Northern services will not operate on Saturday the 6th of April due to ASLEF strike action. Disruption is also expected between the 4th and the 9th of April. Please check before travelling at northernrailway.co.uk/strikes or via National Rail Inquiries.
And we arrive into Manchester Piccadilly 11 minutes late at 15:56.
This is Manchester Piccadilly.
I would really like to thank you guys for coming along on today's video. If you don't want to miss out on any content that I upload, then please do consider to subscribe to the channel, as that helps the channel to grow more support and population. If you want to, you can share your thoughts and opinions on my journey today down in the comment section. That's it from me, guys. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is Joe Mercedes signing out, and peace out, and thank you for watching.
Ashbury's, Guidebridge, Flowery Field, Newton for Hyde, Godley, Hattersley, Broadbottom, Dinty, Glossop and Hadfield. This train is formed of 3 coaches. Platform 2